Hey guys, so you've set up the spreadsheets and you've got all the forums and blogs and everything else that you need now to work from. And I'm just going to quickly show you how to interact with those things real fast. We're going to do forums first. So forums are probably the biggest one to be interacting with. Some of them get thousands of comments a week. So we do have to watch that we're not too self-promotional. A lot of forums, they've used this in the past and people get kicked off. So one of the things we recommend is once you've registered on the forum, go in there and just change your profile around. It's okay that you've got a business and things. You can actually say that on there. But what we really need to do is we start interacting first and become a valuable member of the forum. So we think you should publish at least 25 helpful replies over the next 2 weeks. And then I think we should start like 1 or 2 helpful threads with the content just in the site. So not linking out to your own site. Maybe you can link out to someone else's site as long as it meets the criteria of the forum. Just make sure that you're not going to piss anyone off, basically. Don't link back to your own stuff until 14 days after creating an account. Even then, really only link to it in the signature of your profile. After that, we should be able to start making some brand new threads and putting content in there. So once we got past that point, we recommend you put a forum signature in there so that links back to your site. So it might say who you are at xybusiness.com, and you might even have a link to an article directly. Create a thread on there where you republish content off your website, and you can read all this information in here. It's quite in depth. And then direct repeat ask questions to your previous content on the forum. So if someone keeps asking all the time about one thing or another, always link it back on there. And one thing we will say is just make sure that you, when you're on your forums, put in all the information that you can, put in your website, put in your details, all that kind of thing. So I've just registered for this marketing form now for us. So my status message, it could be something very simple, just a new user, digital marketing. So you see it's totally relevant. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm just putting stuff in there. Always add an image if you can and try and use one that you use all the time. It does help if you always use the same one that you use for your Twitter and for your website and for your business and things so that people start to recognize you. And Google actually recognizes images as well. So if you're on here as well as anywhere else, they see that you are a legitimate person and you're not just changing stuff around all the time. In terms of local Google listings, if you want to rank locally, it's very important that you always have the exact same address that you use each time on any website, just because it's another link back to that. You can see here that you can actually leave a homepage link to your website, so that's a pretty good link going through, but you can't do it until you are an established user. So let's just see what they recommend as an established user. So it's not hard to become an established user, but it does require some effort. It must be 48 hours after you register and 3 different existing established members like a post that you wrote. So you need to be adding content in there that people appreciate. And then there's also other things that you can do but just by general interaction in the forum, it's going to set off. So you're absolutely fine. You know? You notice here it says that you can have a signature link, but links are no follow. That just is from an SEO point of view. It means that you're not getting any real powerful benefit from the website. I'm pretty sure you can get around that if you get a paid membership. But at the same time, people can click on it and go to your website from there. So I'm just going to say how to fill in the details again. I'm interested in surfing, snowboarding. And be legitimate here about the things that you are interested in. watch me write for a sec. And that's it. That's all you need to do. Just something like that, real simple for now. And then when we're talking about interacting in the forums, I just want to go straight on there and just see different things that I can find. So I've never been to this forum before, so just have a quick look. You see there's different things that you can do on there. You can actually advertise and things, which is perfect. So this is companies who are marketing. If I was on the marketing advice section, I could then put an advert in here. So if someone who was looking for marketing came along, they would actually see my advert on a high-ranking marketing website, and that's going to be pretty good traffic. It's paid, but that's going to be pretty good. So let's have a quick look at what people are talking about. And it's good to jump into the latest ones that are on there. Now, my speciality is SEO. Doesn't seem to make it too easy to use, but you get the idea basically. All I want to do is go on there, read a few different posts. Here we go, so all these things are relevant to me again, so I can just go on this, same as on a blog post or anything else that's been on there, and just have a quick chat with anyone on here, leave a comment, see what's going on. To you guys, this is probably the most insane stuff, it's not the most exciting, but I'm just going to pause the video, and I'm going to set up the next part, and I'm going to talk to you how to interact with blogs.